Welcome to another Forex weekly forecast with Blueprint Forex. I'm Francis, and in this video I'm going to be talking about AUD USD, Euro AUD, Euro Pound, EurJpy and NzdCad. I'm going to be making a full breakdown of these pairs from the monthly time frame down to the daily time frame, showing the levels I'm going to be watching and how I expect the price to move over the next few months, weeks or days, as the case may be. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please do so now to enable you get our notifications the moment we upload a new video. So without further waste of time, let's get down to the video. Alright, so this is AUD USD, and from the monthly time frame the situation is clear. You can see first of all that we have this descending channel, and you can see that from this area we had support here, we had support once again, and then we had support right here. And you can see that we had resistance, and after all of that we can expect the price to get to this resistance over the next few months. Now this is the monthly time frame. This could take the whole of 2021 to execute, so we however want to see the price make it into this high over the next couple of months. So let's see what we have on the weekly time frame. Okay, on the weekly time frame what we can see is that this was the most previous weekly level of resistance we had on this pair, and we can see that 2 weeks ago the price closed marginally above that level. Last week's candle just retested that level before the move upwards. So from the weekly time frame we can expect the price to get to this 76.68 area at least within the next couple of weeks. So what we expect from the weekly time frame is for the price to make it into this 76.68 area within the next few days or weeks, as the case may be. So that's what we have from the daily time frame. Alright, so from the daily time frame what we can see right here is that the price is currently at resistance. That's the daily level of resistance, and if we are going to go back in the past, we are going to see that that area has acted as resistance in the past. You can see it right here. You can see resistance at this point in time. If we are going to go further, we see that that area is a major area of structure in the market. So that is valid as long as far as I'm concerned. That's a valid area of structure right there. So with the price rejecting this resistance, what we can expect will be for the price to first make it to support at this point. So at support, that's where I want to be looking for long trades. So now I'm not interested in this move downward. Why? Because from the weekly time frame we expect to see continuation higher, and there's nothing stopping the price from continuing higher. All we just want is for the price to find support first before we start looking for any long trade. So what this simply means is that we can expect the price to make it to support at this area and reject this area as support. So we will know that the price is finding support at this area, and then we can position ourselves for the next long trade. Then also another thing we can also keep in mind is that the price could just continue higher this coming week. So if we are going to see a daily close above this area, that's this daily level of resistance at 75.67, then on the retest of that resistance as support, that's where we'll be taking our long trade with good risk to reward to the next level of resistance at 76.68. So that's just what I would expect from AUD USD. I would expect to see the price either make it to support at this point, find support there, then continuation higher, or we see a daily close above this area. Then if we see a daily close above the area, what we want to see is continuation to this level of resistance at 76.68. So if on the other hand the price will just come down and fail to find support at this area, then obviously we are not interested in this trade anymore. So let's go to the next pair on our list. Okay, the next pair on our list is Euro AUD, and first of all what we can see is that we have this ascending channel right here. You can see that from this area we had support at this point, one support, and we can expect that the price will make it to support at this area. You can see that the channel is still valid because we had the channel start from here, we had resistance once, we had resistance the second time, we had resistance the third time, and after that rejection we expected to see the price make it to support, and that's exactly what is happening. So in the long run, over the next few months, we expect to see the price get to this channel support at this area. So let's see what we have from the weekly time frame. Okay, so from the weekly time frame, what we can see is that the market was trapped in this range for quite some time, and throughout the period the market was in this range, we were not looking for any trade that was suggesting we go out of this range. But right now we can see that last week's candle gave us a weekly close just below that 6140 area. So with a weekly close below that area, we can expect to see continuation lower to 57.49 over the next few weeks, as the case may be. So let's go to the daily time frame and see what we have. Alright, so from the daily time frame, what we can see is that the Friday's candle actually retested this area. So there's a possibility that we may not see any more retest, we might just see continuation lower. However, I will not be taking a trade like that. I want to see the price to come back and give us a rejection of this area. That's, we want to see the price find resistance at this 6140 area. So if we are going to see resistance at that area, then with a good signal, we are going to be taking a short trade to the next daily level of support, right at this area here. That's the 59.59 level. So if we are going to see a daily close below that level, then we'll be taking another short trade to the overall weekly target at 57.49 over the next few weeks. So that's all on EurAud. Next pair on our list is Euro Pound, and what we can see is that the price is trapped between this triangle pattern right here, and we can see that from this area the price just came down and started climbing again. So first we can expect to see the price make it into the resistance of this triangle pattern over the next few months, as the case may be. It might be this month, it might be next month, we don't know exactly when, but we expect to see the price make it into this resistance over the next few months. Okay, so from the weekly time frame, what we can see is that from the support at this point, the price made the move and closed above this resistance. That's the 90.54 level of resistance. And we can see that that area has been a key level in the market. You can see it was resistance back here, it was resistance through this area, it was resistance once again at this area here, once again here it was resistance. So we know that that area is an important level of structure in the market, and we can see that last week closed above that area. So with that close, what we can expect will be for the price to just complete the move into this our overall monthly target at somewhere around 92.70 area of resistance. So let's see what we have from daily time frame. Okay, so from daily time frame, what we can see is that the price is just currently around this daily level of resistance. At this point, you can see that the price gave us a marginal close above that resistance, which means we want to see that resistance turn into support within this coming week. That's 91.43 area. We want to see that area hold as support, because you can see this particular candle right here give us a rejection of that resistance. We can see several times here we have resistance, we have support at this area, we had resistance. So this area is a very important area of structure to keep an eye on. So what we will expect within this coming week will be continuation into this eye. So if I'm going to get a good entry signal with a good place to keep my stop loss, then I'm going to be taking a long trade from this low with good risk to reward to 92.78 over the next few days or weeks, as the case may be. Alright, so the next pair on our list is EurJpy, and from the monthly time frame, what we can see first is that we have this descending trend line, and we can see that we found resistance at this point. We found resistance at this point, and we can expect that the price will find resistance at this point again over the next 3 months. So we expect to see the price make it into this resistance over the next 3 months. From the weekly time frame, what we can see now is that we have a weekly level of resistance at this point. You can see it was resistance at this point, it was resistance, it is acting as resistance again at this point. You can see that it was resistance here, it was support at this point. So that's a very important level of structure to keep an eye on. And now the price finding resistance at this weekly level of resistance, what we can expect will be for the price to first of all make it down to support at 24.69 support. So if the price will make it down to this support here and find support at this point, then that's when we'll be looking for a long trade following the monthly time frame. But now from the weekly time frame, we have resistance, we have rejection of this resistance. So with the rejection of this resistance, we can start looking for short trades to this support over the next few days or weeks, as the case may be. So from the weekly time frame, we expect to see the price make it to support at this point first before the continuation higher. Now if the price will just give us, if the price will just continue higher, then we are not interested in buying this pair this week, because we have a rejection of resistance here, and until we have a weekly close above this resistance, we are not interested in taking any long trades from this area right here. So for now, we expect to see a drop in the price of EurJpy. Let's see what we have on the daily time frame. Right, so from daily time frame, what we have is a situation where the price from this low, okay, I talked about EurJpy a couple of times in the past, and when I talked about EurJpy last time I talked about it, the price was somewhere around here, and from here we expected to see this price make the move to this high, and that's exactly what the market has done. I'm going to link that video in the description. I'll also leave a link in the top right corner. So now the price is at resistance at this point, and from this area we knew that there will actually be some kind of reaction to the area, taking that it's a weekly level of resistance. So the price came down to this area, which we didn't really have support at before, but now we can see that the price has found support at that area. So the price finding support at this area, this has become the next daily level of support we have on this pair. So now before we can be looking for short trades following what we have from the weekly time frame, we need one of two things to happen. Number one, we either want to see the price come back up to resistance at that point. Then if the price will get to this resistance at this area and give us a good rejection of this area, and also a signal to take a sell trade, taking a short trade with good risk to reward, so our overall weekly targets. The second thing we can expect is for the price to just give us a daily close below this 25.82 area. If we're just going to get a daily close below this area, then we don't expect the price to make it to this area again. What we want to see will be a retest of that support as resistance. Then if we get that retest, then we are going to be taking a good short trade with good risk to reward to our overall weekly target at 24.69. So that's all on EurJpy. Okay, so the last pair on our list for today is NzdCad, and what we can see first of all on NzdCad is this descending channel right here. And we can see that we had support at this point, we had support through this area, we had support, I see that we had resistance, and then at this area the price gave us a monthly close above this channel. And after that monthly close, we expected to see the price make the next move higher, and that's exactly what is happening. So we will expect to see the price at least make it to this area of structure over the next few months, as the case may be. So from the monthly time frame, we expect to see the price continuing to this level of resistance. From the weekly time frame, what we can see is a market that from this low made the move to this high, and then from here give us a retracement back to this level of support. You can see it was resistance back here. We are going to scroll back in history, we are going to see that that area has acted as resistance several times in the past. So now the price came down to this area, and last week the price just gave us this bullish candle, which shows that the price is actually preparing to make the next move to our overall monthly target, like we expect from the monthly time frame. So from the weekly time frame, we have rejection of support at 89.98. So what we will expect will be to see continuation to the monthly target at 92.39 over the next few days or weeks, as the case may be. So let's see what we have from the daily time frame. Okay, so from the daily time frame, what we can see now is that the price is currently around resistance, and with price at resistance we cannot be looking for any long trade, because it's not a good idea to be looking for long trades at resistance. So what we want to see will be for the price to make it back to support at this area, give us a good rejection of support. Then if we are going to get a valid trading signal, we'll be taking a long trade from this area with good risk to reward to our overall monthly targets. But if we're not going to get this move downwards, then what we want to see next will be a daily close above this level of daily support we have at this point. If we are going to see a daily close above that area, then on the retest as support, we are going to be taking a long trade. We keep in mind that this is the most previous level of resistance, and the price might find resistance at that point. However, we expect to see the price make it to our overall monthly target. Alright, that's going to be all on my analysis for this week. So I'm just going to do a quick recap of what we expect on the pairs. So from AudUsd, what we want to see is a retracement back to support at this point, then a good signal to take a long trade to our overall target at this point, or a daily close above daily level of support of resistance. Then when the resistance will be turned into support on the retest, with a good signal candle, we are going to be taking our long trade to our overall target at this area right here. On EurAud, we have a close below major level of resistance of support, and then we expect to see the price retest support as resistance. So if we are going to get that retest and a good rejection, showing that price is actually finding resistance at that area, then we are going to be taking a short trade to our first level of support, which is our first objective at 59.59. With a daily close below the area on the retest, we are going to be taking on that short trade to our overall weekly target at 57.49 over the next few weeks. On Euro Pound, the last time I talked about it, we expected to see the price give us a daily close above this area retest and continue to this area, and that was what happened. And now with this daily close above, what we expect will be continuation to this area within this week or the next week, as the case may be. On EurJpy, we have the price currently at support now, and from the weekly time frame we expect to see a drop in the price. So what we want to see is either a retest of this 26.56 area of resistance, and the price will find resistance at the area, will be taking our short trade to the overall target. If not, then what we want to see will be a daily close below this area. Then if we get that on the retest of that area as resistance, we are going to be taking our short trade to our overall weekly target. Then on NzdCad, if you remember last time I spoke about this pair, the price was around there, and what we expected was this move downwards, and that's exactly what happened. The move downwards came, and then right now we have price at resistance. So what we want to see is either a move to this support at this point. If we are going to get the retracement to this support and a good rejection of this area with a good signal, and we are going to be taking our next long trade to our overall monthly target somewhere around the 92.39 area of structure. But if we are not going to get a situation where the price will come down here, then what we want to see next will be a daily close above this zone, that's 90.67 area. If we are going to get that daily close above that zone, and on the retest, we are going to be taking our long trade to our overall monthly target at 92.39 over the next few days or weeks, as the case may be. So that's going to be all on this week's forecast. If you enjoyed this video, do like, subscribe, click on the bell notification to enable you get our notifications the moment to upload a new video. Share this video with your friends and leave a comment in comment section below. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would like me to make a full analysis on any other pair, do leave it in the comment section below, and I'm going to make that analysis as soon as possible. So till we meet in the next video, do have a profitable week and goodbye.